about the Summer Olympics. Okay, so you can write your name on top if you have this printed. We're going to read the title first. Summer Olympics delayed. The 2020 Summer Olympics will be delayed. Leaders made the announcement on March 24th. The Summer Olympics were planned to be in Tokyo, Japan. The Summer Olympics were planned for summer 2020. Athletes from around the world compete in the Olympics. Okay, we're going to turn the page to page 2. Leaders are worried about the coronavirus. Athletes are worried too. Leaders delayed the Summer Olympics. They want to help athletes be healthy. Leaders will make a plan for the Summer Olympics. Okay, so we're going to turn the page and take our quiz. I want you guys to write your name at the top if you have this printed. Okay. Number 1, what will be delayed? March Madness, Winter Olympics, or the Summer Olympics? Choose one. Okay, number 2, who competes in the Olympics? Babies, athletes, or carpenters? Who competes in the Olympics? Number 3, where were the Summer Olympics planned to be? Brasilia, Brazil, Berlin, Germany, or Tokyo, Japan? Where were they supposed to be? All right, number 1, let's go over it. What will be delayed? The Summer Olympics.
Summer Olympics.
Okay, number 2, who competes in the Olympics? Athletes.
Athletes.
Okay, and then number 3, where were the Summer Olympics planned to be? Tokyo, Japan.
Tokyo, Japan.
Good job. If you got all 3 right, you got 100. Okay, and so I wanted us to look at the different sports that were in the Summer Olympics. So here I went on to the Olympic.org, and these are the different sports that happen in the Summer Olympics. So there's archery, the bow and arrow, artistic swimming, oh my goodness. We can keep scrolling down. Basketball, one of your favorites. What else do we have? Equestrian is horses. And so something that we've talked about were gymnastics. And remember, we talked about a skateboarder too. Remember those amazing young athletes we read about like 2 weeks ago or 2 to 3 weeks ago? We read about a gymnast, we read about a skateboarder, and then we read about a tennis player too. And so I looked up our gymnast, Simone Biles, on YouTube. And so this is what her response, what she thinks about the delay of the Olympics and what she's doing now. So if you guys want to watch this, you can look it up yourself too on YouTube.
We're happy because Simone Biles is here. She's with us exclusively. Hey, honey, good to see your face.
Hi,
All right, well, let's talk about it, okay? Because we were waiting to find out what the Olympic Committee was going to do. Last week, they decided they were going to postpone it for another year. How did you receive that news when you heard?
I was actually in the gym training at the time because we were allowed under 10 people, so our elites were training. And I went to the locker in between rotations, and I got a text, and I didn't really know what to feel. I just kind of sat there, and I cried, but ultimately it was the right decision. We need to make sure that everyone in the U.S. and around the world is healthy and safe. And so, I don't know. It was hard, but it's okay.
It is hard. I mean, you've poured yourself into this, you and the other gymnasts and the other athletes. I mean, it's, you know, we can all keep it in perspective, but it's still crushing. What does it mean for you as a practical matter now, Simone? I mean, I'd love to see you sitting on the couch, like, you know, eating donuts or something, but I know you. That's not going to be you. Are you still able to do some training? I mean, what's the plan now?
Yes, so I'm in contact through text and FaceTime with my coaches to see what the right decision so we can figure out a plan moving forward for the next year. But other than that, they've sent us at-home workouts, and I'm also walking my dog a lot more. So just trying to stay healthy and in shape before we can return to the gym and start the training process again.
I'm curious about the at-home workouts, girl. Like, you're in your house. Are you doing the Simone or, you know, all that flippy stuff that you do? What are you doing at home?
Yeah, definitely no baths in the living room, but we're doing more body work. So, like, abs, arms, legs. The other day I did, like, a YouTube, like, it was like a twerk workout, I guess. But it was like a lot. Yes, it was a twerk out, but it was a lot of like squatting and conditioning. So I got my legs going, walked my dog. We're doing like press handstands and handstand holds and stuff like that.
I ask this, you're Simone Biles, and we always say that you're not exactly human. You're kind of superhuman, but I mean, is it kind of nerve-wracking? Do you worry like, well, gosh, if I'm not in the gym every day, if I'm not doing all my different moves, am I going to lose my edge or lose my ability to do those things?
Yeah, so I've thought about that a lot, and with the year and a half that I took off, I got back in shape, and my coaches helped me with that. So physically, I have no doubts that my coaches will get me back in shape, but mentally, going another year, I think that's what's going to take the toll on me and all of us, and most of the athletes. So we have to stay in shape mentally just as much as physically, and that will play a big factor moving forward, listening to your body and your mind.
Well, you're so wise, by the way. And I have to say, when people have downtime, some people spend it in different ways. I love that you were spending part of yours giving back. A bunch of athletes pitched in. They're giving some of their gear, and people are bidding on it. Why did you think it was important to do that in this moment, Simone?
Yeah. You know, in a crisis like this, I feel like everybody wants to jump up to their feet and help, and I had that opportunity. So by donating that Leo, it will make sure that kids don't fall behind in school and that small businesses still are on their feet. So, you know, it was a good time to do that, and I'm glad I did. And I haven't really been very out there about the whole epidemic because I feel like I'm still battling with a lot of these decisions and a lot of the uncertainties. But of course, once my agent and they told me about this movement, I was like, of course.
Of course. Hey, can we just ask real quickly, how's your mom? How's Nellie Biles?
She's great. Sunday dinners are a big part of our family, but we haven't been able to go to my parents' house. So she's been doing curbside Sunday dinner pickups. So, so that's like the best thing that we have.
Of course she's doing that. What else would Nellie do?
I love that.
Exactly. And then FaceTime calls. I haven't seen her in over 2.5 weeks. And that is like rare for our family because we're so tight-knit.
Well, we love you, Simone.
Thank you for calling us and cheering us up. You know what I like to do in my downtime? Watch Simone Biles routines on video.
All right, guys, good work today. If you want to look up more athletes, young athletes, you can do that on YouTube. Check them out, see their routines like Simone Biles or the skateboarder or our tennis players. All right, good job today.